Like you're breaking my heart. I'll never stop loving you. But you are going down a path I can't follow because of what you've done, what you plan to do. Stop now, come back, I love you.
Liar!
No!
You're with him, you betrayed me. You brought him here to kill me. Let her go, and I can let her go. I loved you.
Happy Wednesday, everybody. What are we doing here? All right. It's one of those days. Happy Wednesday, everyone. Hollywood on the rocks. Big news. Howard Stern is out. Marvel is in trouble. And the new Eyes of Wakanda may not fix it. Plus, comedy. Is it back? Is the critical success of The Naked Gun, does that signal a return to comedy? I don't know. Let's see. But Alan Ng is here to help me out. Let's get him over here. Let's go classic.
Alan! Hey.
You're back.
Wow. Did we get copyright struck like right off the bat?
Perfect. Perfect timing for that. I love it. We're doing it. Well, we just clip it. Whatever. A little treat for people. I like to give a treat for people who show up early, so they get a treat.
Yeah. So you're saying no treat for me?
No treat for you because you're always late. You're always late to the show. But I like to mix things up every once in a while to keep people on their toes. Hey, let's see who's here. It's Wednesday, so let's go.
Press him to start. It's Wednesday, my dudes. Hail chat, hail film threat.
Hail press M to start. Sub to his channel.
Yeah, and another favorite, Christopher Moonlight Productions. Happy Wednesday, all. Question is, no AI is making us less. No, AI isn't making us less creative. Part 1. How new tools forge new art. Too inflammatory a headline for Film Threat article. It's out now, so guess we'll see.
Go to filmthreat.com and read Christopher Moonlight's article. Also, subscribe to his Substack. Thanks, Chris.
Yeah. Dark Hero Fan 4914. Hey, bye, Howie. Don't let the door hit you on the way out.
Yes.
Yeah. Lord Thothy, like, share, subscribe, hit that bell for notifications. Sign up as a member. Join us on X, Discord, or Rumble, and Instagram. Buy our merch at shop.filmthreat.com.
Yes, and here we have the Night of the Film Threat shirt We have the interns who work at Film Threat, our intrepid interns, wearing shirts, showing them off. It's the spirit of Halloween season here at Film Threat. Halloween inspired shirts from classic horror films. So check those out at shop.filmthreat.com. Look at this Beetlejuice in Beetle Guy shirt.
Yeah.
I like our sort of bad Beetle Guy. It's like going to like Food for Less and seeing the cheap brands, that are knockoffs. Here we have the Nightmare on Film Threat right here, modeled by, I think this is your intern, Alan.
Yes.
There you
Who
go.
is that? Oh yeah, it's LaMonica.
Yeah, Monica. We love Monica. So go to shop.filmthreat.com, support us, and get something cool. So there you go. So much to discuss. Before we get to the big news, a lot of people say that, well, the big summer movies are all out. That's the end. There are no good movies coming to theaters. Wrong. There are lots of films that you will want to see this fall. Sure, everyone's talking Avatar and whatnot and Tron Ares, but other films are coming to theaters, and we will give you a tease of several new films whose trailers have just dropped. Brendan Fraser, we love him. He was great in The Whale, a controversial film, actually. And this movie, which will premiere at the Toronto International Film Festival, or TIFF, from Fox Searchlight, it's called Rental Family. Alan, I know you haven't seen it. You got to see this trailer.
It looks great so far.
He looked like a superhero here.
He does. Brendan Fraser is our superhero.
He's like a toothpaste head guy in this image.
From Encino Man to Rental Family.
Well, let's look at the trailer. I want to hear your thoughts. This is a movie I'm looking forward to.
The market here isn't the same anymore. It's half the rate, twice the work. But I got you a gig and the pay is actually pretty good.
What's my part? So, what do you think we do here?
We sell emotion.
How?
We play roles in the clients' lives. Parents, siblings, boyfriends, girlfriends, best friends, and help them connect to what's missing.
I'm just an actor. I don't know how to help people.
What I'm offering here is a chance to play roles with a real meaning.
What do you need me for?
We need a talking white guy. This girl needs a father.
Hi, Mia. I'm your father. I'm your father. Hello, Mia. I'm your father.
I hate you.
She hates me.
It's what being a parent is. You could live in this country for 100 years, and there will still be things you won't understand.
Why do you do this?
Sometimes the story we tell ourselves becomes the truth. To her parents, you are her husband. These people look at you like they've been waiting for you their whole lives.
Oh man.
And what you'll discover is that they stay with you.
Well, this is amazing.
It's cool, but it's fake.
You know, sometimes it's okay to pretend.
I predict Alan cries.
Yeah, it looks touching. That's a
It
real
looks-
thing, though.
Is that a real
That's
thing?
a real thing in Japan.
In Japan?
Yeah, where you could rent a best friend or rent a spouse or rent a girlfriend, and they don't do anything other than hang out with you and fulfill the role in non-sexual ways. But I saw it on Conan O'Brien, one of his trip tours to Japan.
Wow. Well, I mean, in a way, if I didn't pay you to do this, you wouldn't be my friend.
That's true.
It's like
I
this.
know. I'm like your rental friend.
That's right.
I mean-
But it's got Asians in it, so I know you'll like it.
Yeah. Yeah, we've gotten to the point where now the white guy is the token white guy.
Yeah, exactly.
Did you happen to notice the director's name?
Hikari.
Yeah, you know what his first name is?
What?
Harry.
Harry Hikari? Are you for real?
No,
Oh my
no,
God.
never mind. Go on.
Well, you know what? It looked touching. I like Brendan Fraser. It has a toothpaste superhero.
Yeah. That's perfect for TIFF. That's a perfect move.
Let's talk about another trailer, and I have not seen this one. Cold Storage just dropped. And again, we've kind of like, wow, until Tron Ares in October or Avatar in December, it's slim pickings, folks. But the Toronto International Film Festival has a lot of great stuff, and there's other movies. I just want to bring to light other films. And then we'll get to news. But let's look at this one for Cold Storage.
So when did the outbreak start? That's unclear.
Oh my God. What is it?
I don't know. But it's big.
This place was military storage back in the day.
You want to go down and see it?
No.
I don't feel so good.
Oh!
We have a real problem here. There's like a virus or a fungus.
Liam Neeson.
No shit.
Is that Gary?
This is the Redband trailer.
I fucking dare you.
I should have warned you guys.
Keep Travis calm.
Heard my name. Is he talking about me?
Could you please ask him to shut the fuck up?
We're gonna be fine.
That's 2026
Yeah.
with
Well,
Liam Neeson.
have fun reviewing that, Chris.
Yeah, I'm going to review that one. I'm going to. I love it.
I know you do.
Chris Stuckman is a YouTuber. And I don't know. He reviews movies. I see him pop up. I've watched him. He's his takes are pretty tame.
Yeah.
I would put him with John Campea. But you know, he reviews movies. You know, he's like us. His opinions may differ, but I was at the theater last week and saw the trailer for this. It's from Neon. And I gotta say, it's let's just say it's competent. He has nothing to be embarrassed about.
Mm-hmm.
It actually looks like it's pretty decent from the tone of the film. Let's play it right now.
And I believe he's the new voice of horror.
Well, I mean, whatever. It's like, look, a lot of people might mock him. That's fine. I would go after his opinions. He's free to go after my opinions on movies. But you know what? I've made films as well. He's making films now. We will judge the movie when it comes out. I plan to see it. But I gotta say, from Neon, if he got Neon to distribute it, that's something right there. You know, but let's take a look at the trailer. It's a horror film, Alan. It's horror.
Yes, have fun reviewing it.
Do you need help?
She finally let me go.
Welcome back to the Paranormal Paranoids. Today we're taking our first foray into the abandoned town of Shelby Oaks.
I've been searching for Riley for the last 12 years. I know my sister's not dead.
Bodies were found outside of Shelby Oaks.
Riley Brennan is still missing.
The last night I saw her, she said she saw a man standing in her window, staring at her. You live alone out here? Nope. Where is my sister? Riley.
You know what? It looks decent for horror. Good
Yeah.
horror to me is all about tone. It's all about tone. And he really hits a creepy tone, good sound design. I mean, if
He's got heavy hitters behind him. I mean,
yeah, and so I don't know. Like, I'll see it for sure. It's coming out from Neon, so something I look forward to.
yeah.
There.
And the most positive thing I can say is I don't want to see it. So.
Well, that's yeah. You're not a horror.
Yeah,
guy.
I mean, it's a good trailer. It's an effective trailer. I'll give him that.
Hey, the movie Him had a great trailer. There's a new trailer that's out for Him. I haven't seen it. It talks more about the story. You want to see it, Alan? Another horror? I'm just gonna torture you. I gave it one with the heartfelt. It's in, Japan. It's very cute.
Yeah.
Now we're gonna do horror trailers, but let's look at this. Because this is Jordan Peele is a producer on this.
Right.
It looks
it's mostly
very
Marlon Wayans, isn't it? Or
yeah, let's give it a look. I like it. Jordan Peele, his horror movies they're always about something meaningful. This is about what you're willing to sacrifice for success. Maybe you're signing a deal with the devil, who knows? But this one's been on my radar. We got more of the story. I don't want to see any more. I also like there are far fewer films about football than there are about things like other sports like baseball, for example. Even boxing. There's just the NFL football. You don't see as many movies in that world as you do. Baseball is probably number one in terms of a sport that gets a lot of play. So I don't know. I like it. So these movies, all these movies should be on your radar.
yeah, I think I'm just gonna review Thunderbolts each week for the rest of the year.
Let's go to some comments here.
Here we go. James Raschuti, Gen X Fed. I want to rent Alan as a new horror movie friend.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, it's gonna cost you a lot of money. ADLS24. I guarantee this film is a response to the Colin Kaepernick quote that the NFL is just a form of modern slavery. Must be nice to get millions to play a game and pretend to be a slave.
I don't think it deals with that. It's more like what you're willing to sacrifice for success. That's what it
especially
seems
in sports,
based on what I've seen.
All right. That Introspect M just rewatched the Candyman films, including the Peele Nacosta remake. They're all bad. I have no idea how Candyman got a rep for being a good horror.
Yep.
Alan Horkin, Roger Ebert wasn't a good director. Stuckman seems to be an incompetent critic. Maybe he can manage to be a competent horror director.
It's possible. I mean, it's possible.
Yeah. I remember your friend Rod Lurie. He used to be a critic, and
Rod Lurie was a critic, became a filmmaker. So look, it happens. People cross over, but I'm not a fan necessarily of his criticism. But that movie looks. I can't deny that movie looks decent.
Yeah.
So it's almost,
well, based on the discussion, clearly Grace Randolph has a great director within her.
Maybe she does. If we're going by that logic, maybe she is good at that. So, hey, Alan, When I met you, I didn't know that you were a Howard Stern fan. I also was a Howard Stern fan, huge fan, loved Private Parts, listened to him. He was in Detroit. I moved to Los Angeles in 89. I used to listen to Stern when he was on the terrestrial radio. I got my Sirius XM radio in 2005, got one of the last ones at Best Buy. I bought videos like Butt Bongo Fiesta on VHS from 1992. I paid too much money for a Howard Stern pay-per-view New Year's Rotten Eve. I don't know if you remember that. I would get recordings and tapes of Howard Stern. I was a fan. Even we did a cover story in Film Threat on the greatest movies never made. And we did an article about Fart Man. Fart Man, one of our writers got a copy of the script. So I'm a longtime Stern fan. And I used to appear on the Geek Time show with Ralph Cirilla, who passed away recently. And we did that show together. Whenever G4 would fly me into New York, I'd go in on a red eye. And that morning I'd record the show with Ralph. And I did that for a couple of years. I was a fan until, and Howard Stern, his comedy, edgy. I mean, beyond edgy, offensive. He didn't just push the limits, he crossed lines. But he became increasingly wanted to be accepted by mainstream Hollywood. That's what killed his comedy. More on that later in the show. But Alan, tell me about your fandom for Howard Stern.
I came on board much later, 2009. I think it was just when Artie left the show. So I really didn't have a knowledge of him. And I got laid off from my job and decided the best investment was to get Sirius XM. And I listened to it for quite a long time until I heard about Howard Stern. I knew of his reputation. And then I listened to his interview with Jerry Seinfeld. And I'm like, oh, wow, this is a really interesting interview. This is a really good interview. And then I just started listening to the show and it's like, oh, okay, I like this. And then they would, during the summer, they would play like the history of Howard Stern and stuff like that. And that's kind of where I got on board. And so from about 2009 to about, the pandemic, I was a fairly ardent listener of Howard Stern. I don't know if I told you, but he kissed my wife.
What?
Yeah.
How?
He had just gotten on board with America's Got Talent. And my wife and I decided, let's go to one of the auditions that was happening in LA. And so we went to it. We sat right on the edge. And as they were introducing all the judges, they finally got to Howard Stern. Howard walks down the aisle. My wife is sitting on the edge. He pulls my wife out of the aisle and then kisses her on the forehead, and then walks down. And so if you watch they didn't show it on TV, but if you watch the audition for the LA audition for America's Got Talent, you can see me and my wife in the crowd there.
Well, but, guess what?
Yes, what?
To me, he got increasingly less funny. You know, he made fun of, look, the guy did blackface on his old TV show in New York in the 90s. Okay. There are so many clips of him. He really is. He turned out to be something of a hypocrite, I'm sad to say. And during the pandemic, that was the final turn. He was already a germaphobe. It just drove him over the edge. And it's from barstoolsports.com. Sirius XM has canceled the Howard Stern show. This is not confirmed. This is maybe serious speculation. His contract is up for renewal. His ratings have tanked, and it looks as if he'll get the Colbert treatment. Here he is featured with Colbert, and it looks like he'll get canceled. They can't afford him. He's not pulling in. I stopped listening to him like in 2019. He just wasn't funny anymore. He did fewer and fewer shows. Went from 5 days a week to 4 to 3 to, I don't know. It just he kept changing it, and then a shorter show, and just I don't know. I stopped listening.
That stuff didn't bother me. It was he's just started turning against. I mean, his whole take on the pandemic and the vax. He just went after people who questioned it,
Right.
and then clearly, when Trump won, obviously he has this large catalog of Trump stuff, and I think he was trying to appear to, walk the line there. But during that first term and into the Biden administration, he just got more and more angry with conservatives. With not that this is a political show, but it's just it's the TDS. It's this guy can do no right. And you have to point out every little thing, and then anyone who ever voted for him, you got to tear him down. And then there was the pandemic. That was just the last straw. People who questioned the vaccine, it just wasn't fun to listen to anymore. To just see him get angry over and over again.
Yeah, and he really alienated his mostly blue collar working class listeners. Truck drivers were, I mean, I listened to him for so long, and I held out that he might change, but he really became kind of insufferable and began to hate his own audience.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so much so, the words, if you don't like my politics, don't listen to me anymore. There you go. You got your wish.
Yeah, I predict The View is next.
Well, they're already on hiatus, and they're not sure how it's going to come back. The last thing I'll say about Howard Stern is, the Sirius XM, he's the one who made it popular. He's the one who brought in listeners, and to go and finally kind of turn your back on them and lose half your audience, to actually actively go against half your audience, that's one way to destroy a company.
Right. Let's go to comments. Here we go.
Yes. All right. Makoto 3 for 2. Howard Stern is now the king of dead media.
Or the king of legacy media.
Yeah. He's just not relevant anymore. That's the biggest thing. MK Solid. Trump was Howard's friend. Such a backstabber. Yeah.
Yeah.
Dark Hero Fan. I believe it gets increasingly harder and harder to be funny the bigger and bigger your marble palace gets.
Yep. Once you get money, you're protecting what you have, and you're unable to take risks.
Well, also, he started getting big guests, like big name guests.
Yeah.
And I'm pretty sure they wouldn't have come on if it were the Howard of old.
Right.
ADL is 24. He isn't worth 100 million annually. Some of his shows last year only pulled in 125K listeners.
Yeah, it's just he doesn't have the audience. It's sad, but that's the truth.
Yeah.
Hey, a few more news stories before we get to Eyes of Wakanda, and also we're going to talk rebooting comedy. Alan and I have created a list. You're going to want to see this list. But the new Toxic Avenger movie is coming out. I, for one, am excited. I can't wait to see it. And there's a little promo here. You can get a special message from Toxie. Okay, let's take a look at this. It's with the old, is it the old movie phone number? I don't know. I got to see
777 film.
Well, let's find out.
Hello and welcome to Movie Phone. Movie Phone is back.
You have selected.
No, it's different.
The iconic Movie Phone number. The number you called to hear when movies were playing. It was a phone number. And the Toxic Avenger is waiting for your calls. Welcome back to Movie Phone.
802-377 film.
Movie Phone.
Oh my God. 802-377 film. You can see it. I like that. I saw Lloyd Kaufman at the Trauma booth at Comic-Con. Got a photo with Lloyd, Toxie in the background. It was fun. It was fun. We will. This movie comes out in September, early September. Anyways, we will review it in the next month, and I'm gonna call that number. Should we call it now?
Or are you gonna?
Should we do it now? I don't know. Can I do it? What was the number? 802.
It was 802.
No,
was it 802? Oh, 802
377 film.
Yeah.
Okay. Let me do it right now. Let me do it. 802 377
film.
FILM.
Is that 4567?
Here we go. Speaker.
Welcome to Movie Phone. If you know the name of the movie you'd like to see, press 1. Using your touch-tone keypad, please enter the first 3 letters of the movie you want to see now.
Oh my God.
You have selected.
There's only one movie. That's the joke. There's only one movie. It's a message.
Yeah. Okay, we can barely hear it.
Oh my God. All right. Sorry about that.
By the way, my wife keeps texting me. She wants everyone to know it's my birthday today.
Is it your birthday, Alan?
Yeah, it's my birthday. Yeah.
Well, let me. I have. We're gonna have to run this the whole show. We'll have to run this the entire show. It's so, folks. I wasn't going to mention it because you did not want me to mention it.
I don't think we ever discussed
this. Is not a birthday stream.
Yeah.
Even though it is Alan's birthday today, and he decided, you know what I'll do? I could take the day off, which you are free to do. Take the day off. Because
I'll be honest,
it is your birthday.
I thought it was tomorrow.
Oh, really?
I thought it was Thursday and not today. And then
but
that's how much important. That's how important birthdays are to me.
Yeah, I feel like when you reach a certain age, I just don't care. So I'm with you. I'm in your camp. Alan. But this is not Alan's birthday stream. We will run this reminder periodically during the show to remind people that it's not.
And ironically, it's my 69th birthday.
Well, there you go. You're looking good for 69. You'll catch up to Chados soon.
Yeah.
Hey, Alan, the resurrection of the Christ. Is that correct? The resurrection of the Christ? Is that the release? Has release dates? Here we go. It is. Let's watch this because this was apparently news that we wanna talk about. Here we go. Mel Gibson.
Yep.
March 26, 2027, part 2, May 6, 2027.
He's gonna Horizon this one.
Okay, so that's interesting. That's Mel Gibson getting back to his roots with religious films. So what do you think, Alan? Will you be there?
Yes. My guess it'll be less bloody than the Passion of the Christ.
Yeah, I would say so. So I mean, you kind of avoid horror films. I'm not so much into religious movies. So I think you'll have to take this one. But I'd like to hear what you think.
I'm definitely looking forward to it. I think I can handle this one better than the Passion of the Christ.
We have so much news today. We're just rolling with the news. And Disney officially confirms Marvel's Thunderbolts, or the New Avengers, is a bust.
You mean the Rotten Tomatoes certified fresh movie Thunderbolts?
Yes, the movie that was gonna be kind of a reset. I don't know. Like, let's do a low budget Marvel movie. Well, from Cosmic Book News, Disney confirms. Alan, you have the notes. Let's hear it.
Okay. I forgot we're doing this.
You got to keep up, even though it is your birthday.
It is. Here we go. Disney has finally acknowledged that Marvel's Thunderbolts is a financial failure. In its latest investor report, the company cited Thunderbolts, which grossed $382.4 million globally, along with Pixar's Elio at $144 million, as major contributors to the $21 million operating loss in its content sales and licensing division. That figure marks a steep drop from the $254 million gain reported during the same quarter of the previous year. Despite Lilo and Stitch earning over $1 billion during the same period, its success couldn't offset the combined losses of Thunderbolts and Elio. Things look even worse when considering the accounting implications. Disney disclosed higher film cost impairments for the quarter. Financial jargon that essentially means the studio didn't expect Thunderbolts or Elio to recoup their production and marketing costs. These write-downs indicate at least one or both films are being written off as long-term financial losses. Reports suggest Thunderbolts cost around $180 million to produce, and that Elio exceeded more than $200 million. The fact that Disney is officially recording these losses now is a clear sign of diminished confidence in their future probability via box office streaming or licensing.
Well, look, this Thunderbolts, which wasn't terrible but not great. Feel like that's the review of. I mean, Captain America: Brave New World, I thought was really bad. Thunderbolts was not bad, not great, and then Fantastic Four turned out to be same, not bad. Not great either. This was supposed to be their low budget solution. We're going to make a low budget Marvel movie. It probably never should have come to theaters. I think if this was on Disney Plus, it would have been, that was fine. That was decent, entertaining, but not worth a theatrical. It's really a streaming movie that got released theatrical and shouldn't have been. What are your thoughts, Alan?
Well, I'm looking at the cost. Thunderbolts, $180 million. Elio, $200 million. How does Elio cost more than the Thunderbolts?
Exactly.
It just shows that Disney doesn't know how to spend money. That if Disney were the government, well, the government actually probably would be doing better, but still, you can't be operating at these costs. Yeah. We keep talking about it. These movies should not be costing this much money.
Well,
and a lot of it has to do with the fact I think cast has a lot to do with it. But also I think this idea that you can keep throwing money at a film and make it better is not working.
You and I live in the most mismanaged state in America, California.
Yeah, and you live in one of the most mismanaged cities in California.
No, Pasadena is its own thing.
Well, the county, mismanaged county.
The county, you're not wrong there. So, it's all about capital allocation. How do you spend the money? And Disney is incapable of it. Star Wars, Marvel, Pixar, these brands are hobbled, and they've created a system that doesn't lead to great content, films, shows being made on a low budget. They don't know how to do it anymore. They don't know how to do it. So streaming is a step forward, but still a lot will have to change.
Yeah, I mean, a sign of that is what was the last Marvel movie that had product placement in it?
Well, I mean
before Fantastic Four.
Oh, I don't know. You tell me.
Well, none of it. They didn't do product placements. They didn't need that kind of money. And I think when you think about all the movies that had come out since the pandemic, none of them were big blockbusters except for Deadpool and Wolverine, which is barely a Marvel movie. I think Disney, the idea that Disney can just spend and spend and spend and spend, that idea has gone away, and to the point where, yeah, Lucky Charms appears in Fantastic Four.
That's right. That's right. Yeah, I don't remember. That's interesting. So now that they're doing it in FF, maybe that's a sign they need more money. There were more brand partnerships with Fantastic Four than any previous Marvel movie. Anyone.
Yeah. Okay, people are saying there has been branding, but you know what?
Hey, do
Shang-Chi,
not
Iron Man.
look,
Come on.
Don't be so hard on Alan. It's his birthday.
Oh, I'm 69.
And this is not a birthday stream. So there you go. One last story here before we go to comments, and then our main two topics for today. This should interest you. We just got back from the San Diego Comic-Con, and Comic-Con has quietly renewed its contract with the city through 2027, even though they're openly talking about 2028 being a turning point thanks to the LA Olympics. Listen, here's a theory. LA will not be able to get it together. Homelessness is still rampant. There's a subway they're trying to build that will likely not be finished. Housing is an issue. Will LA be able to host the Olympics? Maybe parts of it, but it's possible the state of California could host the Olympics if things were at different venues. Maybe San Diego.
Can I give you an update on that?
What's that? This is, look.
I can give you an update on the Olympics thing, the thing you're talking about.
Tell me.
Yeah, Trump yesterday held a press conference. It looks like the federal government is going to step in and help out Los Angeles with the Olympics and making sure that it not only goes off, but it goes off with class and style.
Well, we'll see. But this, as reported in, what is this? It's Popverse.
Popverse.
But I mean, we just got back from San Diego. It's a beautiful city. The convention center is amazing. The harbor there is awesome. The gas lamp is more cleaned up than it was after the pandemic. It got kind of
better. Yeah,
it's gotten better. So I don't know. Could it be replaced by the Olympics? I don't know. Appreciate the update. We'll see. This would be a quick solution for some events to be held in San Diego. Just saying it's possible. So let's go to comments. And as a reminder, this is not a birthday stream. No birthday, anything.
Nothing.
None.
Nothing.
Happy birthday, Mr. President. Happy birthday to you.
Was that?
That's an oldie but a goodie.
Would that look like you? Is that?
I know. Do I look like Thea Carrere?
Who was that? Yeah, I was gonna say you look kind of like her.
I know.
You look kind of like her. Let's go to comments here. Hey,
I'm gonna trans like half our audience. Torgo the Whiteboard too. Suffer your oldness, Alan. Suffer.
That's great.
Aron Charmin for 5. Happy birthday, Alan. Thank you. James Raschuti, JetX Fed for 499. Happy birthday, Alan. Thank you.
Just gonna keep reading. Happy.
I know
birthday.
The Skeleton King for 2. Happy birthday, Alan. Best birthday stream ever. Bruce Leroy Jenkins for 2. Happy birthday, R&B, and also Alan. Yeah, little known fact, but Robert Meyer Burnett and I share a birthday. Hot Fart OG for 499. He's old. Yeah, 69 is very old. Dark Hero Fan for 5. Happy birthday, Ing. Thanks for sparing us and not destroying us yet. Press M to start. Oh, Alan and I share the same birthday month. Leo's fuck the women. What?
What?
I don't know what to.
FTW, film threat something.
So the film threat wins. Daniel, sorry, my daughter's watching. She just heard what I said. Daniel Lopez for $4.99. Hey guys, you could. Did you? Hey guys, could you check?
Could you check him? New Jordan Peele horror thriller film looks crazy
Get
fun.
out of here. Go.
We
Sorry.
just rewind. We did a reaction to it.
Yes. Navsky for $1.99. Happy birthday, Alan, with a 69 salute.
By the way, FTW means for the win.
No, for the win. Yeah, I was close. Oh, yeah. So this is from my daughter, from Ingtopia for 5. Happy birthday. Watch your back, Father Dearest.
Wait, is that her on your account?
Yeah.
Giving you a super chat?
Yeah, she's taking my money, sending us a super chat, of which Google, takes a third of it or something like that?
Why is she watching?
I know. Shucksy for 2. Happy birthday, Alan, 69. Leave.
No.
Oh, sorry. Okay. Sorry.
Give me that money.
No.
She
You're in trouble.
It's still my money. Pilgrim Media for 2. Happy birthday, Mr. Ng. Thank you. Nakmaman for 5. Just saw Naked Gun with my dad. I prefer the originals, but still had fun. The part with the snowman made my dad and I laugh so hard we cried. That was a great part.
There's some great things in that. And just to put a little closure for those tuning in late, let's make sure that we never forget Alan's birthday.
Happy birthday, Mr. President. Happy birthday to you.
How does your face fit on Tia Carrera so perfectly?
Weird. That's right. We're both Asian.
That's crazy. Okay. Let's go. Alan, comedy is back. The Naked Gun, while it might not be a huge financial success, critically, critics liked it. Audiences, for the most part, really enjoyed it. Many have commented the consensus, hey, may not be as good as the original, but guess what? I had fun, and I was happy to see comedy in a theater for the first time in a long time. So, but what it reminded me of is that when we would go to the movies without any idea what we would see, a movie like The Naked Gun opened in theaters every month.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe every couple weeks, there'd be good films, teen sex comedies. There were all kinds of different comedies in theaters all the time. It was a genre that had subgenres and was always a staple at the movie theater. Well, on the heels of the success of The Naked Gun, Alan and I have compiled 2 lists. I'll go through mine first. We'll go through yours. And we'll discuss 5 comedy franchises that could use the reboot. Now, a caveat before I show the list. I'm not saying they should reboot these franchises. In
fact, I'm saying they should not reboot these franchises.
In practice, really, they should come up with original things. But because Hollywood can't do that, a good place to start is rebooting not just certain comedy brands, but maybe certain comedy subgenres. Okay. So let's get to what those are. And we want to hear your suggestions in the chat. We'll start with my list. Here we go. National Lampoon's anything. Like anything National Lampoon. National Lampoon's Vacation, National Lampoon. Put National Lampoon in front of anything and do a comedy. Animal House. I would like to see National Lampoon's Animal House at current day college. Can you imagine a Charlie Kirk figure comes in? You've got the wokies with the red hat wearing MAGA, whatever. I mean, it could be so fun. You've got the gender fluid. Just mock everything about current day college. Everybody's broke and in debt. You've got the horrible teachers. You've got the protesters, the from the river to the sea folks. Mock it all. Do Animal House 2025 and skewer everything in the culture. Okay, do that. That's in addition to anything National Lampoon. Okay, Revenge of the Nerds. You could do Revenge of the Jocks, Revenge of the just anything, Revenge of the. That's also kind of a
the white guys.
Yeah, Revenge of the White Guys. That would be great. That would be fun. But mock everything. American Pie and or I would say any teen sex comedy. You know, fine. They're all over 18, however you want to do it. But the teen sex comedy with a healthy dose of nudity, yes, we can do it, is something I would love to see. Let's bring back American Pie, and not just American Pie, but it's an all-girl cast. No, that's lazy. I don't want American Pie with an all-girl cast. I want American Pie, the old school, or just any teen sex comedy. There was the closest thing was, what was that one with the two lesbians?
Oh, Bottoms.
Bottoms. Not just that, something, and then make a movie called Not Another Woke Comedy. I think the time is now. Alan, what do you think of my list? And then we'll go to your list.
Yes. Oh yeah. The one that comes to mind is there is a female American Pie. I don't know if you saw that. It's on Netflix now. And guess what's not in the female American Pie?
Nudity.
That's right.
No nudity.
Not
Oh,
a
great.
single square inch of flesh is in that movie.
Yeah. But what do you think of my list?
Yeah, you know, the woke comedy, I'd like to see how that one turns out. Revenge of the, like I said, you can't make these movies anymore. Can you imagine Revenge of the Nerds trying
Well,
to?
they made The Naked Gun. I say you can. So
Yeah.
we'll go to
All
the
right.
comments.
Well, maybe
See
the
what they-
pendulum is swinging, but no, I do like your list. You know, I don't know the state of National Lampoon right now, but no, man, I miss those movies. And you're
I
right.
think a modern Animal House set with current day politics that mocks everyone would be awesome. Alan, what do you want to say before I put up your list? Any
Good list,
preamble?
Chris.
Huh?
Good list. Now get to mine.
Okay, you want to put yours up, or do you want to say any words?
No, we could do mine.
Let's
Okay.
see. Here's your list.
Here's mine. So, look, granted, I saw your list before I made mine. So I made sure-
That's okay.
Okay, but the first one, Marx Brothers, Duck Soup. Duck Soup. I don't know if you remember, but Duck Soup is a political comedy, and the politics in it is not so far off from today. And I'd like to see a really good political comedy. Like, can you imagine? Like, what if the president was old, kind of like a Weekend at Bernie's situation, where he's
Yes.
almost half dead, and you have all these people trying to, be the president? And then what if you had like a vice president who was a moron, a complete idiot who can't speak, who just repeats the same thing over and over and over again?
Oh my
Can you
God.
imagine what the country would look like if
Oh,
we had
God.
a president and vice president like that?
Alan, I don't know where you get these ideas for fictional stories, but that sounds great.
Yeah.
I love that idea.
Yeah. And then David Zucker and I, we talked briefly about basketball, but yeah, Trey and Matt and Trey are back. I want to see another Matt and Trey movie. There's been talk about making basketball a real sport. Hell, let's just do that. Caddyshack is probably the closest thing to National Lampoon. That's not National Lampoon, but we used to have great comedians, and to put them in a movie like Caddyshack and just let them loose. It's a movie that shouldn't have worked, that did work. Let me see. Oh, why can't I remember his name? The old guy. What was his name again?
Ted Knight.
Yeah, Ted Knight. That's right. Oh my gosh. We don't have a Ted Knight anymore. We barely have a Chevy Chase with us. Love Caddyshack.
But what you do is get serious actors to play those straight roles.
Yeah.
Anyways,
Well, we
I
talked
like
about
your
Monday.
list.
We
like your
talked about
list.
Monday,
It's
but
different
Naked
about it.
Gun. I mean, Tom Hanks should have been the villain in the Naked
Right.
Gun. Smoking the Bandit.
Oh, that'd be great.
I mean, look, the thing that comes to mind is who is our cool actor like Burt Reynolds today? The one who can just get away with everything. The guy who can get in a car, go bootlegging some cases of beer, and just get away with it.
Glenn Powell.
There you go. Well,
put a mustache on him.
Yeah, I don't know. He's a good-looking guy.
But... Ryan Gosling and Smokey and the Bandit.
Mm-hmm. I just remember there was a year where my parents decided, oh, we'll get cable, and Showtime was on it, and Smoking the Bandit was on constant replay on Showtime. I must have seen this movie 100 times. It is incredible, and we need movies like this back. We need actors like Burt Reynolds back. And then to me, the greatest comedy ever is The Producers, the original one, not the musical. So and again, it's just it is just a spoof of the entertainment industry, and yet it's still relevant. The idea that you would borrow a lot of money to produce a movie that's crap, and that you would actually make a lot of money if that movie failed. And we just talked about Disney there. So these are my look. What all these have in common is that this could happen in real life today, and we would never know it was a comedy.
Well, this is the thing that we were speaking earlier. When we went to the theater, a movie like this came out every month. They weren't always great. It was Caddyshack 2, and all these had sequels. Well, 2 of these had sequels, and there were Marx Brothers movies. Who would be the modern Marx Brothers? Get like 4 actors who could play off each other. But I'm saying that, like, just have a comedy like The Naked Gun in theaters, at least one a month. Studios, they're cheap to make. Get a decent cast. Make it really. Don't care what 200 people think about on Twitter. Bring back raunchy, risky comedy. This is your cheap solution for replacing the superhero genre. And back in the day,
or better yet, Regal, AMC. Why not buy an independent comedy, and just buy it for cheap, and just show it in your movie theater once a month? A new indie comedy once a month.
Well, I mean, look. I love your list, Alan. You thought of ones that I didn't think of. My list different than yours. I think that if anyone is listening, just take a risk. Stop worrying about offending people.
Yeah, and don't spend $100 million on it. Make these for $20 million. It's real easy.
Let's go to comments. And as a reminder, this is not a birthday stream.
Happy birthday, Mr. President. Happy birthday.
Go ahead, Alan.
Razorburn for 5. Happy birthday, Alan. Thank you. Chris, less than a month to Dragon Con. Any plans, meetups, panels planned? Oh
my God. I am literally on 7 panels. Razorburn, look it up. I am on so many panels. It's not funny.
And you're an official guest of the con, aren't you?
I'm an official guest of the con. I got to put this up. This is insane. They sent me a panel schedule. I got to put this in Google. I'll do this right now. Just going to put this in Google Docs. I'm going to make a document of my panel schedule here.
Yeah. Remember how you complain about me talking about what I'm doing?
Yeah. Yeah. I can't believe that, Alan. I don't know. I'll do a meetup after one of these panels, but let me share this here real quick. Here it is. My panel schedule is insane.
Make it bigger.
Okay. That's what she said.
She said, yes, that's right.
Look at this. I got panels several a day. I'll make a graphic out of this and then I'll share it. But I have an insane panel schedule coming up. Back to soups here. Let's go.
All right.
Thanks, Razorburn.
Alejandro Montoya Marin for $9.99. Original movie for life. New comedy starring Matt Walsh. Matt Walsh from Veep. Executive produced by Kevin Smith. The Unexpecteds. Coming to VOD on October 14th.
That's right. And by the way, we should have you on the show, Alejandro, when it comes out. So give me a heads up. Let's get you on. We'll show the trailer, and it's going to be fun.
Yeah. Sons and Shadowcast for member for 24 months. Happy birthday, Alan Ng, the Merciless, reigns supreme.
That's right. Thank you.
Pilgrim Media for 2. Is it safe to mock transgender people now? No.
Well, Howard Stern used to.
He used to. Eric Stratton, member for 31 months. Animal House redo. I might be available to return. Also, Night at the Opera rules over all your lists. I know you're talking 70s and 80s. No, Night at the Opera is a very good one. I think they did remake it, though.
Thank you, Eric Stratton. That's a reference to Animal House.
Animal House, yes. Yeah. Leo Cody for 2. Fast Times at Ridgemont High. Spicoli on fentanyl. That means
that would be a tragedy.
He'd be dead halfway through the movie. Skiz Spivak Esquire for $13.99. Cannonball Run. I just tuned in. Hi, fellas. Cannonball Run.
Skiz Spivak. Appreciate you.
Christopher Moonlight Productions. Alan, the producers is nonfiction. I can't tell you how many jobs in Hollywood I took when I was young that ended up being this exact scam. The original movie succeeded because of the cast. Yeah. I mean, Gene Wilder, Zero Mostel. Can't beat it. Ivory Oxen for 2. Reboot Princess Bride. Happy Cake Day.
Hey.
I don't know. We shouldn't be rebooting these movies. They're just perfect the way they are. The Skeleton King. Weekend at Biden's. LMAO. I don't understand that one at all. ADLS 24. I'd rather see an Animal House set in the 90s or the aughts, free from smartphones that uses that era to skewer the politics of current era. I think you could do a lot with smartphones with a Animal House reboot.
You could mock people who are on their phones a lot,
and it could get really raunchy too.
That's right. Alan, it's on Disney Plus. Marvel's latest, Eyes of Wakanda. It's 4 episodes currently on Disney Plus. You and I have both watched all 4 episodes.
Yeah, we should say we saw it so you don't have to.
Because I had to pay for Disney Plus. I got the lowest tier, which was $10.99 that came with ads. It took me 45 minutes to watch a 30-minute show. The ads are so insufferable. They are literally pushing you like, sure you don't want to Rhea? Sure. It's like an extra $10 for no ads.
But sometimes the show is worth going through ads.
No, it's not. But Alan, tell me, there are 4 episodes. They're not one story. They all tell tales of Wakanda throughout history. The common thread is trying to find old artifacts artifacts that are made of vibranium. And so there are agents of Wakanda going outside Wakanda to reacquire these vibranium artifacts. That's basically what each story that connects.
Right. And it takes place throughout human history.
Yes. So we can talk about a couple of the episodes. We'll talk about the whole thing. No spoilers, but Alan, what did you think of Eyes of Wakanda?
The first thought was, who is this for? I mean, okay, let's say you're a massive fan of Black Panther. He's not in this. The first episode takes place 1300 BC during and on top of that, the second one takes place during the Trojan War.
Right.
I mean, here's the thing. You should feel some kind of connection with the history of Wakanda, but you don't. I mean, if I watch Black Panther and I saw this, I would have no clue how to connect the two together, other than the fact that there's vibranium there. So I don't necessarily think you can say that fans of Black Panther are going to like Eyes of Wakanda. Then the second thing is here's the show's biggest problem. There's 4 episodes. After the first episode, did you get a sense of where the show is going?
No,
not at all. And you go episode after episode after episode, and you're wondering where is this ultimately going to lead? I will say that they did a better job of this with Predator, Killer of Killers, because there was at least something interesting there and something you could relate to. The Predators and certain time periods that we're familiar with. This one, I guess Wakandans have appeared in every point of human history ever. That's the kind of idea of this. And by the end, the biggest thing you could say about it is I don't care. I could care less about what I just saw, and I have no reason. Look, the most interesting thing is Iron Fist shows up, and guess who he is? He's a woman. And,
a Japanese woman.
They have to.
A Japanese woman, an Asian woman. Yes, I'll say this about the show. I was impressed with the style of animation. I thought that was very interesting. I was impressed with the tone of the show. It was on the more serious side. And the other thing, it's violent. If anything, this show
it's not a kid's show.
It's not a kid's show. It's for teenage boys. It's violent. But who is this for then? Because almost every episode it ends up being, strong woman, especially in the 4th episode, which features a agent from the future trying to save the earth, right? And save Wakanda. This show made me really not only dislike Wakanda as a country with all this advanced technology. They have ships that can fly over the world. Pagers. They have all these like technology and weapons, and they're an isolationist nation that helps no one. And in the final episode, the whole earth is destroyed by invaders, and Wakanda doesn't help anyone. It's the themes of this. I really don't like it. It's like Wakanda as a country is a total virtue signal of how they should act. The Achilles thing bugged me because I love the story of Troy and the Trojan horse. I love that story. So Achilles is like a nobody helped by his Wakandan friend. So that was kind of lame. So while I liked the tone, like the animation style, hated the stories. All the stories were god awful. And the episode with the Iron Fist showing up, that was episode 3.
Yeah. Because you have to.
It was just so bad. It was so bad. And I knew it was an Asian woman. I knew it. So do you recommend it, Alan?
No,
I don't recommend it either. And it makes
you like the animation style. I did not like the animation style.
It's just I like the way that they drew the characters.
Yeah, but
it had a different vibe.
Here's the thing.
Which was cool.
I like What If, and
I like What If too.
But partly because it at least looks like a comic book. This is not a comic book in any sense of the word.
Right.
It's just stylized, people here, stylized faces, stylized design. And again, Marvel doesn't know how to, Disney doesn't know how to do TV, because that first episode should make you want to watch the second episode.
Yes.
And the other thing is, after watching the first episode, you need a sense of direction. You need a sense of where the show is going, because the second episode, except, there's a theme in it, but it doesn't naturally lend itself to be the next episode. Neither does the third episode, and neither does the fourth episode. So why would you watch this? What would motivate you to want to watch the second episode after the first one? I think we've said this consistently about Marvel, Disney Plus television. They don't know how to do television.
Well, you and I are giving a pass, but I'll just show you on Rotten Tomatoes, the rating from critics is 93%.
Yeah.
Viewers 70%. So not looking good.
Well, I'm glad 93% of critics are not racist.
Let's go to comments.
Royston Bailey for 15. Happy birthday, Alan. Thank you.
Why
I hope
does this
that
keep coming up?
Which one?
The birthday stuff.
Oh yeah, I don't know.
It just
I hope
keeps-
that
Happy birthday, Mr. President. Happy birthday.
I hope the next great thing in U.S. cinemas will be something unexpected and not a rehash of past films or formats. Well, we are watching Weapons this week.
Yeah, Weapons. Alan and I are seeing it in DC of all places.
Yeah, we're traveling tomorrow. Spidey Sensei 72 for 5. Mark Bernardin wrote this show and said there's a new God of War series coming too. Oh, I can't wait because when I played God of War, I thought woke. It has to be woke.
Oh God.
Andy likes stuff channel. Well, that works. That works. Turn the only character anyone knows of into a woman, aka female Silver Surfer, when a lot of people like Galactus and Silver Surfer more than Fantastic Four.
Yep.
Kevin Appel, does it explain why Wakanda didn't share their technology to help the world and why they have zero diversity?
Never really explained, but there's a cost for them not helping the world.
Yeah, the
They get wiped out. So that's in the future. Anyways, I don't want to spoil it.
But no spoilers.
No spoilers, but nobody cares. There you go. Hey, let me see. Do we have notes for the Can DC and Marvel survive superhero fatigue story?
Let me check.
Lori says yes. So let's go to that story.
Is that this one? What's it called?
Ken. Lori, post in the private chat if you would.
When you say Ken DC, I have no idea what you're talking about.
Yes, it's there. You'll find it.
Which one? What header is it?
It's Can DC and Marvel kick the habit? Lori, just give Alan the notes. Give Alan the notes, or I'm look. Give Alan the notes, or I'm gonna
trying. Oh, this is hold on. Trying. Oh, this is hold on. Trying. Oh, this is hold on. Trying. Oh, this is trying. Oh, this is. Okay, you kept saying Ken DC as opposed to Can DC and Marvel survive?
Yes, I know. Anyway. Hey,
Yeah,
Alan.
the notes are here.
Hey, Alan, can DC and Marvel survive superhero fatigue? An article in the new Variety. Here's this story by Owen Gleiberman, a guy who's I've followed Owen for years. He has takes I agree with. He has good takes, and takes I agree with, takes I do not. He used to write for Entertainment Weekly. This is an opinion piece he wrote in Variety, latest issue. Alan, if you would give us the crux of the story.
Yeah. Well, in the midst of mounting superhero fatigue, the Fantastic Four First Steps is being hailed as a rare, revitalizing entry that infuses the genre with much needed human depth and restraint. Along with James Gunn's Superman, it represents a new beginning for comic book cinema, one that intentionally avoids the pitfalls that led to the genre's recent decline. Studios once treated superhero films like an addiction, assuming audiences had an endless appetite for interconnected universes, ballooning budgets, and nonstop releases. But instead of sustaining interest, this overload backfired. More turned out to be less, the article explains, as the genre's emotional core was drowned in CGI excess and convoluted plots. Now both Marvel's Kevin Feige and DC's James Gunn are responding like recovering addicts, acknowledging past mistakes and committing to creative discipline. Gunn has promised he won't greenlight any project without a fully developed script, while Feige says Marvel will reduce output and restore quality control. These pledges resonate because, as the article puts it, anyone who cares about the future movie wants blockbuster storytelling again. Yeah, I think we're good.
Well, I'll just say this. Some people have tried to blame the audience for the failure to perform to expectations of both Superman and Fantastic Four. And I think we have the answer. The sort of market cap, the most they can expect to make for a superhero film now is $500 million. Now, some might I think Superman will reach 600 plus, but it's not looking good. That is the market cap. I think normies have checked out. There is a rabid fan base that shows up first weekend, and these movies stick around. They don't have the weight. So I think, like Westerns, superhero films are going the way of the Western. It's a trend. There are trends in fashion, food, music, and movies. And the trend is on the wane. Superheroes are on the wane. Doesn't mean there won't be superhero movies, but they'll be likely fewer and at lower budgets. Alan, what do you take away from this?
No one knows how to make a superhero film anymore. Both DC and Marvel are learning the wrong lessons from their failures. And as long as they keep doing that, no one's going to care about superhero films anymore. It's not that we don't want superhero films. It's just the studios are no longer capable of producing a good superhero movie. And therefore, it is going the way of the Western. It is failing. They're spending way too much money. Look, the thing that gets me is Kevin Feige. The idea that Marvel has been failing because they produce too much is laughable to me. Because you could, if they were all good, they would have all made a lot of money. And quality control. We need more quality control. Well, who's behind that? Do you trust the people who are doing the quality control? I mean, sadly, there's only one person who can make superhero movies. That's James Gunn. And as much as I like Superman, the criticisms of the movie are still valid. So I don't know. The more these stories keep coming up, it's just more of the same. It's the studios don't know how to learn from their mistakes.
Well, you said it. It's more of the same. Mm-hmm. And I think when Chris Nolan's Batman Begins and The Dark Knight came out, that was a step forward for the genre. It was more serious. It was grounded in reality. Mm-hmm. And that was a huge turning point, and that predated Iron Man. Why hasn't the genre reached that height again? The Dark Knight, go back and watch that movie. It's so still holds up. It's so great. And that Heath Ledger performance is legendary. Mm-hmm. And nothing has beat it since. So the genre is tired because it's everything is predictable. When I'm going to do a big spoiler for Fantastic Four. A big spoiler. So if you want to dip out. Where's our spoiler warning? Somewhere here. Here it is. Yeah. Sue Storm dies at the end of the movie. And we all knew watching it, well, she's not dead. She's going to be in Doomsday and this, and they're not going to kill her off.
And not only is she not dead, but we all predicted how she was going to come back to life.
Yes. So they've all become tired, predictable, and I think Nolan was the last person to make the genre really exciting. Mm-hmm. And look, I love the build-up to Infinity War and Endgame. There will be nothing like that will ever be repeated. Not in my lifetime.
Mm-hmm. Here's one thing that Kevin Feige could do to restore my trust in Marvel Studios. All you have to do, Kevin, is take the movie The Marvels and give me the 8 reasons why it failed.
Yeah.
Look, just tell us exactly why. And Bob Iger gave you one. There weren't enough executives involved. I mean,
yes.
Yeah. Now give me 7 more.
Yeah.
And that's just it, is they don't know why these things failed, and they lean into the wrong answers, and they keep doing that.
But I think there was a seriousness to phase 1, 2, and 3 of Marvel.
Mm-hmm.
There was a seriousness.
It was grounded. It was the real world that we were watching.
Yeah. So that's why I like Nolan's Batman trilogy. I think is great. Look, did he stick the landing with Dark Knight Rises? Not really, unfortunately, but there's so much else great about that movie. I'd rather watch, Nolan's worst Batman movie, The Dark Knight Rises, over anything Marvel currently.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go to comments. And by the way, I want to, as a reminder to everyone, not a birthday stream.
Happy birthday, Mr. President. Happy birthday to you.
I'm so pretty.
You know what? I think this is the better one. If we're gonna show a video of you, this is actually, I think, the better one. Have you seen this one, Alan?
All right, Mr. DeMille, I'm ready for my close-up.
I'm pretty.
Are you gonna go to Howard Johnson's and get your birthday? There's a lot of places like Yard House. If you go to Yard House, you get like a free little brownie, happy birthday brownie.
No, we're going to Joe's Crab Shack.
I've been there with you.
Yeah,
I love that place.
That's my daughter and I. We go to Joe's Crab Shack a lot.
Well, I hope they have a birthday treat for you.
Yeah.
They don't really sing happy birthday anymore at restaurants, do they?
No, it's racist.
Okay, let's go to comments.
Patrick Lemire, DC, are you guys going to Congress?
No, we are going. I'll after we go through comments, I'll tell you what's going on.
Okay. Yeah, but none of you can go to it. That's the problem. Fresh Snow, all aboard the Feige fail train.
Yep.
Our Martian, I like I say for Star Trek and Wars, both DC and Marvel need to go dark for a good 5 years. Let people miss it and come back fresh. Or maybe fire everybody and then replace them with people who care about these franchises and know how to tell stories.
Okay. I found you on the internet, Alan.
Okay.
I'll show you in a second.
You Mazer, can DC nuts fit in your mouth?
What are you doing?
Patrick Lemire, they use superheroes as Trojan horse for the message. The genre is irrelevant. Yep.
Agreed.
The Introspect M, the true comic audience has always been niche because of the challenge of balancing extraordinary with relatability and groundedness. It's hard to do well and be for everybody, and yet they did that in phases 1 through 3.
Yeah.
Pete Dencat, Western fatigue never happened. Cinematic Westerns dwindled due to the invention of television. Most Westerns made since TV are bangers. Film threat. Yeah,
I agree. I've seen some really good Westerns.
Bonanza.
Like indie films. There's a lot of indie Westerns
that
are good. And oh, wait, sorry.
Yeah, that's for the end. Gone Bats, remember for 18 months. I prefer the small screen superhero stuff.
There you go. And a little shorter show today because I got to get to a screening. It's your birthday, Alan. What better way? Look at here. Young America's Foundation. I found Alan Ng is a featured speaker here at the Young America's Foundation. Look at that. Related speakers. I'm not on there. Nick Freitas. There you go.
I have no idea who that is. But,
yeah, well, he's a featured speaker. Wait, should we go to the front? Where are the featured speakers? Where
Oh, no.
was that? Where was that? Let me back up, Alan. Here we go. But here you are. You and I both will be attending Young America Foundation. We're talking about media with, believe it or not, the Critical Drinker. And I'm there as well. Look at that. They keep popping up this thing.
Is that the photo you gave them?
It's an old photo.
It is an old photo.
That's not that old, actually.
Oh my God.
Yeah, it is an old photo. But yeah, we will be in DC for this. We're doing a speaking engagement on Friday afternoon. We'll be at the convention. We're getting a tour of DC. We will celebrate.
We're getting a tour of the Capitol.
We will celebrate.
We will celebrate 69 years of America. Yeah, he popped off. But we are speaking at the Young American Fellowship. I should remember these things. And it is for the youth. And Chris is back. And
Sorry about that.
Yeah, but you and I are doing a panel with Drinker and with, as Piers Morgan likes to say, Gary Nerdrotic.
Well, guess what? We're not, because Gary's too sick. He's actually not attending. But you and I will be there. So if we can get video, we will get it. But look for Alan and I at this event. We're I don't know why we're being invited.
Yep.
I think I don't know.
I think technically we're the closing session.
Yeah, and it's all about Hollywood and whatnot. So it's going to be me, you, and Drinker.
Yes.
So there you go. Cool. So, and we'll have for members only. We'll do videos for members only.
Mm-hmm.
In fact, there's video of us at the sketch premiere with Drinker recently in LA.
Mm-hmm.
He's really flying a lot. Drinker.
Yeah. He's really tall.
He is taller than you.
He is taller than me.
Yeah. So there you go. And one last soup here.
Yeah, from Grizzly Nightmare for $4.99. Which movie, in your opinion, is the better film? King Kong Escapes or Frankenstein Conquers the World?
I have both films on Blu-ray. I love them both. I probably like Frankenstein Conquers the World better. But they're like classic Toho monster. I saw both those movies in a theater when I was like 8 years old. My mom dropped me off at the movies. Crazy. It was a different time, but thank you for that. And thank you to our mod, Lord Thoth, MK Solid. Thank you, Alan. Happy birthday to you, my friend.
Oh, thank you.
I'll see you in DC tomorrow. Let's go out for a birthday dinner.
Yeah, let's see a movie.
Yeah, we're seeing Weapons, and we will do our show on Friday, probably the normal time. We might do it a little earlier. What do you think?
Let me see. I
Click
think
the bell for notification.
timing wise, we're good in terms of we're doing the panel right after it.
Right. So we're literally doing our show, doing the panel, and then doing DC.
Yep.
Chris and Alan do DC. There's something about that sounds bad.
Can't wait.
And it could very well get crazy. And this is the video. You know how like they play a lot of these political events, they play music and they bring people out to like blaring music. I have something, maybe we can send them this so that when you and I go to the stage, this is the music they play for our entry.
Alan Ng and Chris score the dynamic duo, reviewing films high and low. Weekly on YouTube, they take the stage with wit and wisdom they engage.
Chris Gore, the indie film king, found a film threat, let freedom ring. With a voice that's bold and a laugh that's loud, he stands out in the critic crowd. Alan Ng, with the critical eye, sees the details others might pass by. Together they form a perfect pair, bringing movie magic to the air.
Alan Ng and Chris score the dynamic duo, reviewing films high and low. Weekly on YouTube, they take the stage with wit and wisdom they engage.
Yeah. Also, for those of you who pray, I'm just worried I'm going to get deported when I arrive. So
I'll do everything I can to help you, Alan.
okay, thank you.
I'll make sure that doesn't happen. Okay, thank you for everyone who sent in a super chat. Thank you for all the birthday wishes for Alan. We'll be in DC when we do our show, so it'll be kind of a boring hotel room that you'll see us in. But we're on Friday. We'll see you there.
Yeah, same time.
Same time.
And Alan, do you have anything to say?
Yeah, let's get out of here.